Hello, everyone, and welcome to World Soccer Talk Tactics Corner. I am your host, Earl Reed. This is a series that I started up a couple of years ago. I had to take a break from it, but the gaffer asked me if I would restart it for the World Cup, and I said, sure, so here we are. The first match I will cover is Spain versus Chile, which happened earlier today. Chile won 2-0, knocking the defending champions out of the tournament. What I wanted to do is analyze what Chile did differently against Spain from their first match against Australia. Coach Jorge Sampaoli put in a 4-4-2 diamond against Australia, as you can see here. And if you wanted proof of that, we can look at the average position map from ESPN FC and circle the starters, and a nice midfield diamond appears quite nicely. So, what did he change against Spain? Let's take a look at that. Well, Louis van Gaal went with a five-man back line against Spain, and so Sampaoli decided to give that a try against Spain as well. What he did is he took Jorge Valdivia off as a central attacking midfielder and instead used Francisco Silva. Silva was moved to the back line where he joined Gary Medel and Gonzalo Jara in that three-man back line, if you will. You can twist these other positions around a bit. The fullbacks become wingbacks. Arturo Vidal moves up into the cam position, and you have a 3-5-2, or if you want to call it that and be more specific, a 3-4-1-2. So let's add Spain to this diagram. We can make it a little more clear. Diego Costa, the center forward, now has three guys who can take turns paying attention to him, depending on which side of the formation Costa's trying to attack. In this case, I have him on the left side of the Spain attack, so Francisco Silva is able to help Gary Medel double team Costa, or Silva can also come up and go after Andres Iniesta if he decides to, if he's got help from the defensive midfielders pushing back. What this also does is allow Gonzalo Jara to focus in on David Silva in this case, and so he can close him down. And if Costa's on the other side, obviously Francisco Silva can close down David Silva. And this happened quite a bit in this match, trying to make sure that Silva, who has a knack for playing nice through balls, that he would not do that. And not having Xavi Hernandez, that basically limited a number of the guys who can play that type of penetrating pass. So Silva was that one guy who might have done that, and Chile, really that played into Chile's hands, sitting Xavi. So what else does this do with a three-man back line? Well, you just saw Alexis Sanchez drop off the screen. The high press is much more effective. It allows you to move guys further up the pitch because you have three back there in the back line trying to defeat counterattacks, as opposed to two, which can happen when your fullbacks get caught out of position. So as you can see, Vidal moved up, Sanchez moved up, Aranguiz moved up, Diaz moved up, and Vargas actually moved out to the wing at times to help out with Azpilicueta. This high pressing paid off in the 20th minute. Xabi Alonso coughed up the ball. It eventually ended up on Eduardo Vargas' feet, and he was able to put the ball past Iker Casillas for the first goal. Then closer to the intermission, a free kick was earned just outside the box as Alonso went in a little bit rash. Alexis Sanchez kicked the free kick in. Casillas punched it out, but Aranguiz was right there for the follow-up to make it 2-0, and that's how the match ended. So I'm not sure if the tiki-taka tactics have been found out now, as they were speculating on the American broadcast, but Chile and Holland both have shown that three men in the back line can be effective in allowing you to press up and harass Spain's midfield and try to clog that and create turnovers, which you can hit on the break. This has been World Soccer Talk Tactics Corner. Check in next time where we will cover another game. Until then, enjoy your World Cup football.